Outstanding. All right, Glenn, what's your question? Where are you from?
All over. Born and raised in Maine, but I've traveled the world. I'm retired military. Governor LePage, my question to you is, all these problems that we're discussing come down to economics. And our natural resources in Maine that have been traditional have sustained us for maybe 150 years. We have a resource we're starting to tap into, and I wonder if we can embrace an attitude like a small country like Denmark and take our wind power offshore, make it a public utility to heat our homes, which we're running out of money to do, to fill our cars and move them, which we're running out of money to do, and to make it a non-profit, dollars back in the state, money in our pocket, and guarantee jobs to sustain wind power, which are sustainable jobs. States like Texas is setting up farms like crazy, and they're sustainable jobs that don't go away. They just don't go away. Our trees may go away, our fish may go away, but our northeasterly winds will never go away.
Okay. If and when, and I say if, because it's not there yet, if and when we can put windmills up and generate electricity at an affordable rate, I would be more than happy to turn everything over to wind. But right now, wind contracts go at about 23 cents a kilowatt hour, and they need subsidies from the federal government or from the state government in order to keep the price down to about 15 cents. Now, I will tell you a reality. This morning, I was over into Rumford, which has a gas-fired plant that sells electricity to Neepool for 2.6 cents a kilowatt hour, but they only can work at 22% of capacity because there's too much electricity in the system. Now, I will ask you all to do one thing. Go home tonight, pick out your electricity bill, and take a look how much you're paying. And then, April 1, take your March bill and see how much you're paying. What's going to happen is you're going to find that in the month of April, your bill will be lower than it's been for a long, long time because the electricity prices just dropped. On the commercial side, it's dropped twice as much. The problem is that until wind, both onshore and offshore, technology is such that we can produce energy that we can afford and bring it down to 7 or 8 cents like the majority of the country is paying. The state of Maine is the 12th highest energy cost in the country. And the highest energy that we produce right now is wind. Because it's a very, very high cost. The lowest cost is hydro. And even below that is natural gas. So for the next 10 to 15 years, wind is not the answer until the cost of wind drops. We can buy right now, if we didn't have these long-term contracts with these wind manufacturers, these wind farms, we could buy power at 6 cents out of Quebec. So those are just the facts. And if we really want to create economic development, is we put nuclear power and we can get it into the 4 and 5 cent range. But these are all issues that unfortunately over the last decade have not been popular.
Thank you, Governor. Gerald Mason?